no, is this camp? The camp is dead. Everyone's dead. Okay, anyway. Excuse me. There's the hash and eggs already fighting back. Alright. YouTube time. Yo, YouTube. What's going on? Welcome back to my, welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. I was quite tired last night. I don't even remember leaving off here. I took out this camp of enemies, and they're all dead. Everyone's dead. Oh yeah, I was working on my frickin'... I was trying to make a death from above, and it didn't work. Trying to make a palette with, like, fire and lasers, and it would have been, like, cool, and would have, like, killed everyone. But, like, no, it didn't do that, so I just like, rampaged instead. Which is fun, too. What is that? It's a seed. That's Speckles. Yes, it is. Speckles, my boy. Okay, today, I want to make an effort towards the Gerudo Desert. That's, I think, the only region I don't have. Yeah, these two. Literally the only spots that I don't have yet. Ah. It's so far. Speckles' mighty steed. I will save you. Is this gonna help? Is this how buoyancy works? The thing is like already downstream. Okay. You thought. Go! Ah! Go! Speckles, I'll be back. This is important. Alright. Now, could I just, like... This game. This game, dude. Go! Speckles! I'm coming! Ugh. I skipped coffee, and I think I shouldn't have. Wait, I want to go that way. Yes? No. No, I got it right. Speckles, old boy! Hey, you look dirty. Is it just the lighting here? Why you look so yellow? Deciding not to skip coffee. It's never an inappropriate time to have coffee, unless you've had more than one. Then I'd say maybe relax, but it's never too late to have your first cup of coffee. Beetle, brah. Beetle doesn't play favorites. Don't give me that. I'm your favorite. Who I got? Six stars. I'll keep one. Those are worth quite a lot. And quite a lot of gems, too. I haven't sold out my stuff in quite a bit. Again, I'll save one of each, because now they have actual use. As long as I have a magic rod, it's worth saving one of them. It contains the power of water. It's not like I'm definitely gonna get more of these. Luminous stone. Usually do 2 to 3. I usually stick with 2. I'll have one and then another one a couple hours later. I usually stick with 2 cups. I've said this before, I used to be like one of the worst kind of coffee drinkers you can imagine. It was literally the only thing I would drink throughout the day. Like no water, no anything else, just coffee. That's when I was like 18, 19. I had no reason to either. I was just purely addicted to the flavor. Not even so much the caffeine. I just liked it so much I had it all day, and it was bad. I knew it was bad. I was constantly feeling like cold and shaky all the time. Like, yeah, after a while I had to make the conscious decision to slow down. Pop does that to you, soda does that to you. I get that significantly less with soda, but I almost instantly feel that way with energy drinks. That's why I was hesitant on the G Fuel that I had. That G Fuel didn't hit me at all like a Monster or a Red Bull would. If I had a Monster, Red Bull, Rockstar, one of those, if I were to suck one of those down, like, yeah, I'd feel, you know, my anxiety would be sky high. Having to shit all the time in high school. Never had that problem, but that is also, you know, too much of having too much of a digestive is a bit of a problem. If you're not eating and just drinking coffee, then yeah, you're not digesting properly.
Oh. Ah.
The missing farm tools. Yeah, so this guy's just gonna be at stables and give me random side quests for the Gazette. That's nice. I see what the flow of that is. My system is just sensitive, so I gotta eat extra when you have caffeine in general, when you have coffee. That makes sense. I've learned to do that I try to do that just in general. Like, where I first kind of heard the like numbers and statistics on how you should drink coffee is from Better Ideas and Struthless, kind of those, you know, I say self-help channels, but I don't think they're in the same class as some of the, you know, you say self-help, that the genre is kind of riddled with a whole lot of nothing, a whole lot of filler content that doesn't get you anywhere. Better Ideas is very good. He has some very good advice for stuff like that, and yeah. His simple advice helped me balance how I drink coffee. Things like just make sure you're always drinking water next to coffee. Like if you have a coffee, just have some sort of water next to you to balance things out. Try to have 1 cup of water per cup of coffee. Coffee's just too thick. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what he goes over. Things that, you know, things you know are good for you. Things you know are easy to get into routine, but you don't know why these mental hurdles are in your way. Like, you know, well, you could probably, you get the picture there. His channel talks a lot about those, and talking about coffee specifically, talking about caffeine specifically, it was related to sleep. Like, yeah, balancing caffeine intake actually work wonders on you, because caffeine is a wonder drug. It's, you know, it'll make the human brain do fucking marvelous things, but too much of it and it'll shortwire itself. And caffeine is addictive. That's the other side of it. It's very addictive. Yeah, but it's addictive because of what it does to you. It's not even addictive in the sense that, like, you know, like other drugs are addictive because you're tricking your body's you're tricking your nervous system into thinking that you need it to operate. I guess to some degree that works with caffeine, but it's also like the benefit that comes with caffeine is what's addictive. It's almost like a second level, another layer deep of addiction. You're getting the caffeine because you're addicted to the way it makes you feel, not because your body physically craves it. But that still applies. Some people do actually physically crave caffeine when they're feeling like slow and sluggish. So, very useful tool, but very, very dangerous tool. Not really a tool, but very useful drug, but a very dangerous drug. Also enjoy the taste of Pepsi. There's a whole nother complicated layer to the addiction of drinks. Is, yeah, I am quote-unquote addicted to coffee and caffeine, but I genuinely do not enjoy black coffee. I genuinely do not enjoy flavorless caffeine. It's not the caffeine alone that I'm addicted to. I love the flavors, so that's another layer of complication when it comes to addiction. No, and again, it's not a black and white situation. Some people live by black coffee. Some people can tolerate it. My buddy Sam, that I talk about a lot, he's more or less a black coffee drinker. He takes his coffee black with caramel and sometimes with cream, but hardly ever with sugar. So still very limited with, I mean, the caramel takes care of the sugar, but still, it's very, very different and still very loose with its flavor. It's still very much strong with the coffee flavor itself. I can't. It's almost like I'm also not a beer drinker, so I can very much tolerate beer, but I just genuinely don't enjoy it. It's not my choice of drink. So same deal with black coffee. I really just don't. It's not my choice. I would much rather have something else in it. I could tolerate it to a certain degree. You motherfuckers. Where's all my fairies? What happened to all my fairies? I had like 5 fairies. What happened? Did I get in a fight and lose them all? I must have. Miss Root Beer. We only have it in import stores around here. Oh, root beer is one of those. It's as common as water in America. Same with Coca-Cola. I mean, anywhere you find Coca-Cola, you'll find Barks. You'll find A&W. Most places anyway. I think A&W is owned by Pepsi. But either way, yeah, that's A&W. Yeah, go to any convenience store, and root beer is like, I don't know, where would root beer stand next? Because Coke is number one. Root beer is like right up there with most popular flavors in America. A&W is the GOAT. I've always kind of preferred Barks, but I don't hate A&W, not at all. A&W lollipops, though. Those are the shit. For some reason, of all the weird flavored lollipops that exist, the root beer flavored lollipop has persisted, and I enjoy it. Oh, hi, I didn't even see you here. Is everyone dead yet? No? There we go. You know what they started selling recently? My go-to soda is actually Dr. Pepper. That's my main that's my main character in Super Soda Brothers, Super Smash Soda. I drink Dr. Pepper, and recently they have I think I showed off the oh hell no, unsubscribed. But recently they have the Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream, which sounds bizarre as hell, but I tried it, and it actually, it's, you'd be surprised. Like, you almost can't describe it. You almost can't describe its flavor. It tastes like a strawberry milk soda, and that sounds disgusting, but it's not. It tastes like straight up a strawberry soda, and I enjoyed it. And they also did what was it? Dr. Pepper cream soda. Dr. Pepper with cream soda. I'm not crazy on cream soda, but because it's Dr. Pepper, I had to try it. And I still didn't hate it. You remember the first time you had Dr. Pepper? I remember when it was shown. I actually do remember vividly because it was a family friend. We were at the movies, and he was drinking Dr. Pepper, and he wanted me to try it. And he's like, "It just tastes like a spicy root beer. It just tastes like a zesty root beer." And that's what was in my mind going in. That it just kind of tastes similar to root beer. But after over the years thinking back on that, like, no, I guess I see what he was going for. I guess I see the way he was trying to describe it, but it's zesty, it's spicy. Yes, it's spicier than root beer, absolutely. Spicy, I guess, being the right word. It has a bit more of a sting to it than root beer, absolutely. But a zesty root beer, I'm like, I don't see that. But that's how he got me to try it. That's how my friend got me to try it. He's like, it's just like a spicy root beer. Like, okay, I like root beer. So root beer was the gateway soda to Dr. Pepper for me. Yeah, no, not really. I don't necessarily agree with that so much today, especially if you were to drink them side by side. But I guess it was just, you know, we were both kids. He was older than me. He was trying to describe, trying to use, you know, he knew I liked root beer, so he's like, it's like root beer, but it stings. It's like root beer, but it stings and tastes like cherries. I don't know. I just liked it ever since. It was also, granted, again, this was a movie theater, so it was Fountain Dr. Pepper. The best Dr. Pepper. For like 10 seconds. For some reason, Fountain Dr. Pepper goes flat really quickly, but it tastes the best coming right out. So, maybe that had a lot to do with it. only ever tried Coke and brew before. Took my first sip and hated it. Took my second sip and I loved it. If that ain't a way to sell a drink, I don't know what is. I enjoy the hell out of Sprite. In the middle of what I was just talking about, I just remembered Game Theory has a new episode on Sprite. I don't know if you guys, or it's actually Food Theory. I don't know if you guys are theorists. I don't know if you guys watch Game Theory, Food Theory, Film Theory. They have an episode on McDonald's Sprite. Why is McDonald's Sprite so damn good compared to other Sprites? And it's not just because it's a fountain drink. Very interesting episode. Iron Brew. Okay. Iron Brew. I thought IRN was like a, abbreviation for something. Iron Brew. Big soft drink. Okay. Sounds interesting. Yeah. You want to know why McDonald's Sprite is literally the nectar of the gods? Even I'll admit, like, McDonald's Sprite trumps Dr. Pepper in every way. Like, if you want to know why McDonald's Sprite is the shit, go look up Food Theory. Food Theory has an episode about it. Very interesting. They actually do something too. I forget if it's the machine or the recipe, but they do actually do something of their own to it. It has illegal substances. No, not Taco Bell. I said McDonald's. I wonder if they're gonna tackle that. That'd be an interesting one, because it was a popular myth that Taco Bell used to lace their meat with crack, like genuine crack cocaine. That was a popular... At least I remember that when I was in, like, middle school and high school. That was a big thing. I saw it online. I would see it passed around as memes. Okay, well, no, that's true. Coke was originally made with a derivative of the cocaine plant. Didn't have cocaine in it. It wasn't... They weren't mixing cocaine into the recipe. It's derivative of the coca leaf, which is the same plant. So it's... That... Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my stamina. Sorry, Speckles. But yeah, that's a quote-unquote myth that was more or less proven. Like, it wasn't even a myth, it was just kind of a misunderstanding of the original recipe. And it also comes from a time where, yes, doctors were prescribing cocaine. So it's not like it would be unheard of, and there was, like, more... Basically, it's been more regulated over time to derive itself, to further deviate from the cocaine part of the coca leaf. You know what I mean? That's where it started with the coca leaf, but the effects that make it cocaine were slowly, like, taken further and further out of it. It was regulated, so there is some amount of truth to that. But there was a deeper, not deeper. There was a more recent, more, like, myth about Taco Bell meat. That they, when they first started, they used to lace their meat. They used to put, like, actual coke or actual crack. I always heard it was actual crack, like they took the extra step to make the drug worse, and that they would put it in their meat. But again, that's such a ridiculous theory that wouldn't Taco Bell itself be out of business? Maybe some other company, maybe this was some other company and it was misremembered as being Taco Bell's history. Something like that. That's something, I don't know if that's pushing the edge too much for Food Theory, but I mean, Game Theory, MatPat has talked about some pretty edgy stuff, some pretty, I don't know, not controversial, like, you know what I mean, pretty adult stuff. So, that could be a good Food Theory, if there was any merit to it, if there was any weight to it. If it was just a high school fucking theory, like I remember, then, you know, just a high school myth that went nowhere, then it's understandable. But I remember that being a big thing. That was a huge thing. Like, even my aunt. I remember my aunt, like, told me about that one day. So, clearly she had heard of it at some point. So obviously it extends a little bit beyond my days. No wonder nacho fries taste amazing. Yeah, not in our time. Not any time in our time, but like in the 60s, 70s maybe. Even maybe well before that. I don't remember. In the foundation of Taco Bell. See, this isn't something I've looked into, so don't really, don't take my word for it. But this is just one of those big food myths that I remember growing up with.
Ah. Ah.
Alright, Speckles, I can only take you so far. There should be another stable up ahead.
Okay.
Sup, bird?
Ow!
Ah.
Strange appearances, you say.
Ah.
No time for that. I got some desert ladies to see. It's you, isn't it? Yeah. Wow. A pile of bananas in the middle of the road. I sure hope that this conveniently placed pile of bananas in the middle of the road isn't a suspicious trap laid by some Yiga ninjas. Oh no. The conveniently placed pile of banana. Alright, let's do this. I'll take that. Sorry you had to see that, Speckles. I'm sorry I smacked you with the wind. Have some apples. Alright, you stay there. Hey, yo, Bubbly. Welcome in. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you're doing okay. Blonde hair? I do not know who you are, but I ask that you please help me. My poor regal friend's life is in danger. I cannot reveal who she is, for that would only make things worse. She's in hiding and unable to move. My friend is in such danger. Alright, let's go. My friend is in hiding right now. That is the only way for her to remain undetected by those with ill intent. We should go to where my friend is, but be careful not to be seen. We do not want to draw evil to her. I'll wait for you down this road. Meet me as soon as you can. A bit rough with that issue I was telling you about. Oh, I see. Well, glad to see you. Glad to see you're still doing okay. Or you're still, you're still here. Do I really not have to be seen? Like... Oh, that's convenient. Get out of here. I have coffee. Giggles hath returned with coffee. So does Daniel. But my print is done. Oh no. Hmm. Ah, damn, no, I need to catch it. Right. Damn it. Give to me. Gotcha. At least the rain stopped. Oh, it's almost broken. Alright. Where's your frickin' friend? Yeah. Yeah, you're a waste of time. Around the debris on the opposite cliff. You're a Yiga, I already know you are. Be happy to be wrong. So important. It was so important for me to test you. Blonde hair, courage to overcome a challenge, and then another challenge, and then another. Oh, and your disgusting, unwavering commitment to do good. You are Princess Zelda's chosen bodyguard, aren't you? The swordsman, Link, correct? You didn't even say, aren't you? Yep. Nope. Nope. Yeah, don't want to be stabbed for Coke. I don't even remember. I do not. Was that Giggles? Was that Limit Break? Sounds like something either of you would have said. I genuinely don't remember where that came from.
とっと。おう。
Ooh,
うん。あ
got more fabric. Thank you, pen. I don't talk drugs beyond Ganj, my dude. That could have been from a game. No, what would that even be from? I don't remember. I don't remember what that's from. Somebody in chat must have said that.